Now?
Yep.
Oh,
We are live, or we should be live in a couple of seconds. Let's refresh it. Oh, there we go. See?
ah. Oh, it's delayed. Hey, hello. I have to
Hello,
speak
everybody.
English. Hello.
And it's going to be fine. So, guys, as you can see, we have a very special guest. But before we get started, we have to do our admin work. So, I have to thank my members and I have to thank my subscribers.
Wow, that's
So,
so amazing.
let me go ahead and do that. You can enjoy your
Bought
lovely
me
meal.
smoked salmon.
Yeah, she
Danny
likes that.
Loses.
So thank you to the moderators. First of all, guys, today's gonna be a crazy day, so I hope you're ready. Susquartz, Bogi, Max Mensel, Evgen, Beverly Thorn, yeah. Hyperwheel, Studio Moon, Twiler, Matjo Boost, Lou Voitkova, Patjo, Cynthia, Vendo, Dennis Menes, Duklock, Roman Trevo, George, and I am Mr. D. So thank you, moderators, for keeping
Can I
the check
swear
going.
in English? Or?
In Slovak.
So I can't swear in English, I can swear in Slovak.
That's
Okay.
exactly it. Strange rule, right? But to je život.
It's fine.
And now we look at the members, guys. So these are the people that for some reason pay us money.
Oh.
I don't know what, but they're paying on a monthly basis. So thank you very much to.
So now he can buy me smoked salmon.
Yeah, I was able to afford that. You know, Plexlo, thank you. Jogning, thank you. Bumperts, thank you. Mename Heinzo, thank you. Bandurka 44, thank you. Romex, Krtko 26, Christian Šipoš, Nathan Ilša. You want to read some of these?
Nugatka,
Thank
Tomi
you.
K, David, Ondrej Devad, Maxim Vaz, Max Menči. Všetkých? All of them?
Hey,
All of them?
here you can.
Ludmila Si, Sinister, Memdu, Cynthia Švirlingová, Vendo, Mazurovec, Vilkon, Veronika S. Čo?
That's right. We in Max Menzel, Veronka Schein, Wilcorn. Very good.
No.
That's all of them. So, guys, thank you so much for being subscribers, for keeping the channel alive. So, something po anglicky is viewed internationally. It's not just a Slovak thing. We've managed to get out of Slovakia. People see us in the US, even Australia, New Zealand.
Wow, it's crazy. It has to be like 3 in each of the states.
Oh, who knows? Who knows who it is? But actually, we're more popular on Spotify than we are on YouTube, which is crazy. It is extremely crazy.
So they can't look at my face.
Oh, but I have the video link, so if they want to, they will. And you guys should watch the video. But for those people that don't know you, who the hell are you?
I'm nobody. I was in
don't say
TV
that.
and now I'm here. No other reason.
So what TV show were you on?
I was on a TV show called Farma 14 actually. And it's about being a farmer and doing chores and winning.
How in the world did you get it? Did you get the idea to go there?
I was just bored. In my house. I think I got drunk like the day before, so I googled like Markiza casting. I'm gonna be an actress, you know. And so I filled out the thing,
The application or the form?
the application, and I also filled it out for Love Island. I know they were not gonna accept me, so
Why
it was
not?
just for fun. Cause you know, it's like a different thing. Maybe in a few years, and so I did go. Because they did accept me. I only went to one casting and that was it because I put the application kind of late. But, you know, I kind of knew they were going to accept me because I wrote like very like explicit stuff in the application.
For example?
Oh, like...
we want to hear. No holding back.
Well, I don't remember like all of it, but I knew I was like going hardcore. Like I wasn't like trying to downplay it or anything. They were asking me about my biggest... Trapas. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna tell that. Only Philip knows that, and some of my friends know it, and nobody else. Well, now we can say it was the Farma pissing contest, but I'm not really ashamed of that, to be honest.
What was the pissing contest when people were peeing themselves?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Philip did it too.
Yeah, he did, and I'm happy he did it because then I felt less embarrassed for myself. I was like, it kind of felt like He was
it
making me feel
happens.
better, you know? He wanted to do it for me.
You know, the thing that with pharma is that I actually applied for it last year.
You did?
Yes, when they were looking for foreigners, but I didn't get picked because
They
my
were
Slovak.
looking for foreigners?
Yes, they were trying to do like a foreigner version of it, but apparently
No,
my
everybody
Slovak.
would hate on that. Slovaks are conservative.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll be like, nah, nah, nah.
My Slovak was not up to par for that, but it was kind of funny to go to that. But then I don't know if you know the story, but I started this podcast in August, and I wrote to Philip was one of the first people that I wrote to.
Mm-hmm.
He was not in pharma yet. He was just a YouTuber,
Yeah. But he
and
was kind of famous
he
before
is
too, so.
he was big. That's why people were like, "Oh, please invite Fifko."
Mm-hmm.
And I invited him, and it turns out that it wasn't him that I was talking to.
Oh.
I was talking to some admin, and the admin was acting like him, and he was like, "Yeah, I will go to the podcast." Philip didn't even know.
Oh, so while he was on pharma?
I didn't know yet
Oh my
because
god.
he hadn't announced it, and then he said, "Okay, but it'll be after some show." He said
Hmm.
because it's not public information yet.
Well,
And
that's better for you because now even more people know him
this
and
is
care
true.
about him.
It worked out so well.
Yeah.
And for example, I never watched the entire Farma at all. Yeah, you're enjoying a good meal.
Ah!
No.
I'll clean it up. I'm sorry.
No,
I
no,
was
no, no.
just trying to
But
talk.
look, I was ready. I was ready. I was ready.
Thank you.
Don't worry so much about it.
Nothing happened though.
No, no, nothing.
I'll still eat the salmon. I don't care.
You were in Pharma, you ate everything, so
Yeah.
just put some lemon on it. No, no, you didn't. 5-second rule.
He doesn't have a carpet, just to be.
No, I
exact.
don't. Actually, this is like the most communistic studio floor
No,
that you
it's
could
good.
look. It's like from the 1960s, or I have no idea. But
Whatever.
back to the story.
Yeah.
I subscribed to Voyo just to watch Philip, and this is where I got to meet you
Oh my god.
in the journey. And so I have been following your journey all along, but I don't want to spend
How?
just
Did
by
you
watching.
say so you can understand Slovak but you don't speak?
I speak a little, and actually, come on, it's not so complicated with Farma. I was joking with Philip that half of it is the donkey sound.
Donkey sound. Oh no, I don't like the donkey sound. I think it's way more funny. It's like beep beep beep. I think they shouldn't have done the donkey sound. I didn't like it.
I don't think that they should have had it for Voyo. When you are paying for it, it should be uncensored, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
It was completely censored, so which was extremely weird. But I don't want to spend time on Pharma so much. I want to get to know you. So tell me about your life. Tell me about your school.
I don't go to school.
But you did go to high school and things like this. here
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Bratislava.
I actually am. I should be going back to high school now. I made an appointment with the principal so I can go back. But I'm only gonna finish it if they're gonna let me like do a different subject because I don't like the thing that I'm studying. I think it's boring and uninteresting. And so if they're not gonna let me switch to the other one, I'm gonna finish just externally. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what are you studying?
Industrial design. It's just like a design of everything. So like this bottle, but it was so boring. Like the work that I had to finish, in second grade was a razor, a razor. So it was like it was boring.
So why did you choose it in the first place? Was it just something you thought would be cool, and then you found out that it was hovno?
Yeah, you know what? I had my friends going to that school. It was an art school. I always wanted to go to an art school. And also, I had my friends on that school, and they were like, oh, it's the same thing as graphical design, which is not. It's not. And they said it's the same thing, it's just better. So I was like, oh, okay. And I also knew less people wanted to do it, so it was more likely for me to get in. But I would have gotten in anyway because some of the people can't draw at all, and they all got in. So it's fine. If you're scared to apply for art school, don't be because they literally accept anyone. So
And you actually know how to draw? You're talented?
I guess. I don't know. I haven't been practicing it for a long time because I've been to America and I didn't draw in there. And
That's something
I
that,
do have the talent for it because I always been good at it, but I never like practiced it enough to be like the best. You know.
and actually that's something that we will discuss your time in America because people are very interested
Oh.
about that. Let's say people in the chat are Ahoyte, hi Lou, hi Mr. D, hi Teresa, hello everybody. Having less sleep, yeah. Rok som nevidel chat. Okay, what is no questions from anybody yet. She has better English than I imagined. Look at that.
And I'm not even trying.
What she's saying are facts. Okay, that's true.
Like, oh, what was I saying?
About art school.
Oh,
What is this gula trinola?
it's me 3-0. Gula 3-0, and it rhymes in Slovak. It means I won 3-0 in the duel. I thought you watched it.
I did, but I didn't
Mhm.
know the reference actually. I mean, I love when you were kicking ass because I love how they tried to bully you.
Who?
And all of those
They
girls.
can bully me. I'm not the person to get bullied.
Did
I
you
just
rewatch it?
oh
Have
well,
you?
I don't consider it bullying. I just consider like them being stupid. I don't care about it.
But you have seen what they all the stuff behind the scenes.
I'm used to it because I'm kind of like I'm kind of annoying. I get on people's nerves a lot. So like people that watch me in TV, I knew they were gonna like me, even though the people in there didn't, because you know they don't get to spend 24/7 with me, and they just love me because I'm funny and whatever. But maybe if all of y'all were there, I would just like annoy you just as much. So you
Look,
never know.
Kirok SX is asking why you are so pretty. Jeans.
I guess so.
Genetic. I really enjoyed talking like this with someone on live. Well, thank you, Emma. Thank you for listening. You spent some time in America, you mentioned before.
Yes, bitch.
Where exactly and how did you get there?
Oh, well, I just googled like because I was scrolling TikTok. I don't use TikTok anymore. It's stupid. I have
Yes, it is.
paranoia from it. It's the worst. I hate TikTok. And so I was scrolling on it like 2 years ago, and there was this guy from Slovakia telling people what it is in American high schools. I was like, how did he get there? Like, did he grow up there or something? I didn't know that you could go there like for a year and stuff. And it has been my dream my whole life to go to America to in high school because like, I saw all the movies. I loved like all the American like culture stuff, and so I always wanted to go there, but I didn't know it was possible. And then I found out, and my mom paid for it, and I
So
was there.
you
So
had to pay?
you have to pay a lot. It's like I had to pay like even more because we did like, kind of like last minute,
Mm-hmm.
and also I wanted to choose the place that I went to, which I wouldn't now because it was boring as hell.
What place was that?
Orlando, Florida.
It's
It's
Florida.
well, it's Florida, but it was at least it was like Miami. It's fine, but Orlando, I don't know. I don't know why I chose it. I really wanted to go there, and
It's definitely better than, for example, people that get to go to Oklahoma, for example.
yes, that's why I wanted to choose because some people get sent to Wyoming and stuff. And I didn't even know that existed before I went there. So
How old were you when you went to the US?
17.
17. So what were some things that, okay, you got there and you were like,
Oh,
what
yes,
the
yes.
hell?
Yeah, sorry.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
I have to give you the recipe afterwards.
No, it's
And-
fine. I get it. Like it's just salmon on a piece of bread.
but with some, I don't know what that's called. I'll show you a picture. 'Cause I have the picture.
Don't worry about it.
I'll show you after.
Yeah.
It's some butter spread.
Mhm.
Actually, that's there. At least it was in Ohio. Yes. Whoa, Kubo
I wish I went to Ohio. I don't think it's like boring and stuff. Is it? Have you been there?
Yes.
Oh, you're from America.
So the thing is that these states are like the Bible Belt. They're so conservative,
Well, Florida is conservative too.
but not as much as Ohio and thing. And actually, you know what kids do in Ohio for fun? They drive around. At least in Florida.
That's what
you
they do
can-
in Florida as well. Well,
You-
you drive around, and from Orlando, it's an hour drive to the beach, so it's not like they go there every day.
Did you at least go to Disney World? Or?
Yeah, but that's like it gets like boring really fast.
But you
It
went there,
gets
right?
old. That's what I want to say. I forgot my English. I haven't been speaking in a long time, so Don't judge.
Emma is asking me, or from what state are you? New York State.
Oh, it's
Have
so
you been
cool.
to New York?
No, I always wanted to. That's why I want to live, but it has to be so cold in there.
Not really.
It's not. And that's why I thought it was. But listen, I thought it isn't because there's so many buildings and it gets warm like inside of it, right?
Yeah, but it's also
So, but
similar to like in that line close to Slovakia. So it is very similar to Slovak weather, to be honest.
Well, then who told me it was cold? I want to live there, yeah. I like Slovak weather. I like when it's cold too. So I don't like very cold, but you know, I kind of like go out just like this with like a little coat or something. So I'm trying to
I think
otužovať sa.
you would be fine.
Yeah, I
I don't think it's any colder.
I think it would be much better than Florida. It's like because I said that if I don't know if I still want to live in America, but if I did, I would want to go to a city that's older because it has like the history and you can walk. Like you don't have to go anywhere with the car because that's so annoying. In Orlando, if you want to go out into the city center, like downtown Orlando, it'll be 40-minute drive from the house, or the bus, which is 30 minutes walking from the house to. Then you have to walk from the stop 30 minutes to town also. So it's like they have no MHD.
But you know, it's the same in outside of New York City. Like
Well, I want to be in New York City. I don't care about the outside.
yeah, because if you went somewhere close,
Yeah.
then it would be the problem that you need a car because public transport is really for like very poor people. It's really sketchy. It's really bad public transport in the U.S.
Like metro. At
The,
subway.
the subway is still okay, but buses, like you don't see people taking buses because it's you meet really sketchy people. Imagine like just a bus full of bezdiaks all the time.
And where do they go? Where are they going?
The thing is that everybody has a car.
They just like go to the bus and they stay there like the whole day so they can be inside. Wow. Cool.
I mean, it's
like
insane,
that.
but that's how it works. So you went from a Slovak school into an American school.
Yeah.
What were some differences?
Everything.
So, for example,
The way the subjects work, like in America, you have like 7 subjects, I think. At least in my school, we did, and we have the same ones every day the whole year. No, yeah, almost the whole year. Is that a doll?
it's Chucky.
Yeah, I just noticed it. All right, I have ADHD, so like all of this cool stuff that you have behind is really like.
So, do you like the studio?
Yeah, I do. Okay, I will just get back to the thing. So you have the same subjects like the whole year, all of them. Is Giuliana looking for a boyfriend? Yes, because I've been invited to a spa, and I want to go there with a boyfriend. I want to go there with a girlfriend. But so boyfriend applications are open. I don't think
What are
every
you
girl is
looking
gonna-
for?
Somebody cool.
So, is
No, I
somebody
do have
co-
I do have a type. We can discuss that later because I want to finish what I was saying.
Okay.
And so
Let me write a note so we don't forget.
I think girls in America are kind of like it kind of is like in the movies. They're like jealous, and maybe it's not the whole like America, but at least in Florida. And usually, I don't say this as like an offensive thing, but usually it's like the Latino Americans,
My girls.
and yeah, but no, because I had some friends from there, but every time I had a bad experience with like a girl or something, she was like Latina.
You know
So-
why? Because you have that very similar force. I think your Italian origins collide with the Latino energies
I don't know.
because we are very
Yeah, I get it, but I feel like they just like are different in general. Like the girls, they gossip a lot. I think we gossip a lot too, but I felt like it was the extreme in America, like yeah, like you see in the movie. So it's crazy that it's actually like that, but no, it was fine. And they don't know how to dress. I hate that.
it's different.
I hate it because they be going to school in pajamas, and that's just so annoying to me. Because at least I knew I was always like the best dressed. I was also like very pretty at the time. I still am, but I was a little prettier back then. But I'll get back to it. And so, they don't know how to dress, and the boys. Also, I had this problem that most of the people were Latinos, and they always spoke in Spanish. So I don't know how to speak Spanish. So
Did
I
you
was like
learn?
lost. Yeah, and once no, I didn't. I was there for a year, like no, like 9 months. So once I went to a football game, but not American football, but normal football, right?
Mm.
And so it was all Latinos people. So I had one friend that was Latino, and I went with her, and so they were just speaking Spanish the whole night, and I was just sitting there like this, and like sometimes somebody would tell me something in English, and then they would just go back to Spanish. So it was so bad that it was like 60% of people in the school were Latino. So that's what was like. That's why it would be better in like northern states because there's more like there's less Latino people. You know, Florida is close to all of these.
This is the thing that people don't realize that in the U.S. there's a lot of us Latinos, and
But it's not
Spanish is
bad.
everywhere.
It's just it's more in the southern states, I think, because it's closer.
But also in New York, you would find a lot of Latinos.
Yeah, I mean, but the big cities as well. But if I went to like Washington, I don't think there's gonna be that many. You know?
Depends on the neighborhood, right? But Oklahoma and Ohio, you'd be safe.
Yeah.
You'd be safe for sure. What is happening here?
No, because usually the only problem I had is they would speak English worse than me. So sometimes I couldn't talk to them, you know, because so that was annoying because it was most of the school, and I can barely speak English. Now I had to also like understand Spanish, and so.
So it would have been funny if you came back to Slovakia. Hey, puta.
I didn't have that many friends that I would learn.
Who was the one Latino friend you mentioned that you went to the game with?
She
What's her
is
name?
very pretty. Oh, I forgot. I don't know. We weren't really like that much. We only talked for like maybe 2 months. There was like friends that weren't really friends. Also, they don't really go out together. Only on the weekends sometimes. My best friends in Russia were two boys, and one of them was Russian, and the other one was Estonian. So it's all Eastern Europe. So those were my best friends from Russia and Estonia. Both very white, and they liked vodka as much as I did.
And were you drinking vodka in the U.S.?
Yeah,
How?
you find a way. Like we just go to a liquor store, and I would put like red lipstick on, and it's done. They didn't even ask for
Are
it.
you serious?
Yeah. Well, I kind of look mature. I don't think I look like I'm under 21. If somebody, well, I'm not. I don't look like I'm much above 21, but I don't think I'm like.
But
Sometimes
it's not
no.
so easy.
It is easy. It is easy in America because I have experience with like photoshopping my ID, right?
Oh,
So that's what
God.
I used to do in Slovakia when I was like 15, and I want to. My friend did it for me when I was 15, so that I could be 18 on the thing. And so when I went to America, I was 18, so then it worked like that I was 21. So I just showed them the photo, and they accept it. In Slovakia, they don't accept it. Like you have to be very lucky for them to accept it, like by photo. In America, they accept it anywhere. They don't care at all. So we just bought bottles all the time, and
But
no,
but do you know how risky that is, though?
I don't. I
Uh,
never had experience like with police or anything.
Because if you get caught by the police, it is such a problem to be drinking underage. But I guess
Is
in
it?
Florida, it's extremely bad. I don't know how it is in Florida per se, but I know that in New York it could be an issue. In Ohio, it would be an issue for sure.
Maybe it is, but I didn't go out like until like very late hours to like didn't have experience with the police at all.
So how were the parties in high school
Mm.
in the U.S.?
They were exactly like in the movies,
Crazy.
but I didn't go to them because that's why I don't like talking about America because it gets me angry because I had the worst family ever. Like they were Christian and they were so like scared for me. Like they wouldn't let me go downtown. I had to beg them and they wouldn't let me go downtown for like the first maybe a few months. Then I wanted like to change the family and stuff because I want to enjoy it, like the stay. I know they're scared for me and stuff, but like I'm used to going out, you know, with my friends and they just won't let me and they just want me to spend time with them and I don't enjoy spending time with them because they have spoiled fucking kids and I spoiled skurvené deti
Skurvené děti,
and
thank you.
and they were just so annoying and listen, I liked the family, they loved me and I liked them too and they gave me money, they paid for like my SeaWorld ticket and stuff, so they were good for somebody who's like who doesn't care about going out or like enjoying life. So they're good for that. So they took me to church and stuff, you know.
The thing is that I
And so
imagine
I like them, but I definitely think that we are not a fit at all, and they think that too. So it's not hating on them, but it was like a very bad experience. They wouldn't let me go anywhere, but I went to one party once for an hour. I went for an hour, and it was the best hour that I had because it was so fun. They had like the red cups, and they were like throwing this guy in the air, and I broke his whole house. It was cool. I liked it.
you need to make your own red cup party here in
Mm.
Bratislava.
Oh, it doesn't work like that because you just
No?
have a house, and I cannot imagine that I would open my house to people that I don't know. Like I don't really care if they're from school or anything. Like that's weird because like in that school that I went to, it's like there's 4,000 people, right? And you don't get invited. You just find out from somebody that somebody's going. They send you the address, and then you can go. So I cannot imagine that I would do that in Slovakia. Like, I go to school, there's like 400 people, not 4,000, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't open my house to just them. I don't know who it is. And so it was like packed. And when I went outside, like from the house, it was so fun because everybody was drinking inside. That I went out on the backyard, everybody was passing me like blunts. And I was like, wow, I didn't smoke back then. I don't smoke now
Did you try
too.
the beer bong?
Beer bong. What is that?
It's when they have that thing and they put the beer from the top.
No,
Yeah, you
they
didn't
they
try
didn't
that?
have that. No.
What? That's
That's too cool for them.
lame.
That was a lame party. No, it's not. It was not lame. It was just like there's some alcohol, there's some weed, and it was fun. I liked it.
The other thing that they do is they grab a plehoka of beer and they make a hole and you have to drink it.
That's what I did a lot, cause I could do it.
You get drunk really quick.
No, you don't.
I mean, you're probably an expert. Being European, you probably. The thing is that, we're not used to drinking at that age, so we get drunk extremely quickly
Mm.
at those parties. Some kids are drinking for the first time at those parties. And the circles, the social circles,
Yeah,
are different because here, like, you have your circle of friends, but in the States, like, you want to be cool. So you make these parties, you invite the cool kid. Were you a cool kid in high school?
in my high
In
school.
the US?
No, because because look, what I was this kind of like weird. I was in this weird situation where everybody knew me, but I didn't have like a lot of friends or anything. But every time I like spoke to somebody new, they were like, "Oh, you're so popular and stuff." And I was like, "What?" Because
So you were popular.
I was popular, but I didn't know the people because they were just like because I was really like I was very I was much skinnier back then, so I was like I always had my hair done. I would wake up at 4 a.m. to do my hair like Casey from Euphoria. Like I was that type of a woman, and so I would do my hair every morning. I would put like red lipstick, like makeup and everything. I would dress, and those people they don't do that in America. They don't care about it. So I'm very tall. I don't know if anyone knows this, but
She's tall.
I'm
We can
178.
stand up and they can see us next
Oh
to
yeah.
each other. How tiny I am.
Look.
Look at the freaking midget I am. A little bit back. It's like a full head.
Yeah. Well, you are Latino, and I'm kind of I am Italian. Italians I don't like to be
They're not
tall,
tall.
but my dad is like 6'4" or something.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Don't worry. It goes back.
Yeah, so I'm very tall. I'm 178 centimeters, which is I don't know how many feet, like 5'9" or 6.
Something
So-
like that. I'm 5'6".
5'9" or 5'10".
So-
So I was like very visible, and so everybody thought I was pretty, and I was like interesting because I was like they thought I was from Russia because when I say I'm from Slovakia, oh, is that from Russia? Is that in Russia? And I'm like, yeah, it is.
But this is the thing. I think you had all of the recipe to be very popular because you were a foreigner.
I was almost prom queen.
What?
Yeah.
And then you're saying that you were not popular. Guys, for those of you that don't know, prom queen is a huge honor. It's like the most popular girl, usually a cheerleader, is the prom
The
queen.
bitch who won it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Curva.
The curva who won it. Oh my gosh, I hated her.
You have here your napkin.
Yeah, sorry. He saw me like wiping my pen.
On your pants. Then you're
No,
gonna be.
because they're not dirty. I was just like, it was just spit. The spit is not visible.
But
It's
then
my pants. They
you're
can be
eating
covered in my
salmon.
spit. What?
You're gonna smell like salmon.
No, well, that's a good thing. he's dirty shaming me. Well, so I was almost
Don't be
prom queen, and
prasietto.
I'm convinced that would be me because I was not popular. I did not have friends or anything. I did, but I was popular because they knew that I existed, and
Wow.
everybody thought I was pretty, and I was like, oh my god. So every time I spoke to somebody new, they were like, oh, you're so popular. Everybody likes you. Everybody talks about it. And I was like, nobody like reached out to me. I didn't have a boyfriend or anything.
No
So
boys came up to you?
no, they did. No, they wrote me on Snapchat. They
What?
don't talk to you in real life. Why? Why would
But that's
they?
true. Snapchat was the thing.
That's what I hate about America. I hate it. I will never, ever, ever give my Snapchat to a boy again. Ever. I hate it. I had like this situationship with a guy through Snapchat for like I had it with two guys. One of them was like 2 months, and we were texting for like 3 weeks, and we went to the same school, and we had the same lunch. So he had like half an hour to talk to me at lunch, and he would never do it. He'd never talk to me. Once
Did you
we
like him?
even yes, I did.
Oh,
Because I was like, I don't do it anymore, but I used to fall for someone so easily. I would get obsessed. I would stalk them. I would like find out their child photos from Facebook, from their parents' Facebook, and I would find out everything about them.
so you're
Their
a
net
professional
worth.
stalker.
Yeah, but I don't do that anymore. But I used to, and so I just somebody would give me a little attention. I'll be like, ah! And so we even had, but they're just scared to talk to you in real life. It's so annoying.
Yeah, a lot of these kids are like that. Let's have a look. Are you going to Survivor?
Does it look like? Does it look like?
I think if you were going, you would have to go today, right?
Yeah, they already fought the plane. They were just playing you guys. They just wanted your attention, like my fans' attention, to 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 just just get them views. But I'm not going. They were just playing with you. They were commenting on my photos, liking my photos and stuff.
What they
But
were,
maybe they'll accept me next year. I think that's what they're doing because I'm gonna go next year.
you want to go?
I would. I would. I don't know. It's a tough decision because it's not like farma. It's very hardcore. It's like But if Exploiter is going, which because they followed him on Instagram, and I'm not like his fan, but it would be such a big thing for like me to go with somebody that I've knew like for 10 years that I would be I was watching him when he was like doing like Minecraft videos and stuff. So it'd be so crazy if he went there and I would with him.
But
Isn't Evgen like your moderator?
he is. You like Evgen?
Isn't that his brother?
Selassie?
Oh, that's his brother. Okay.
But yeah, it's actually a joke. It's not that he's really a moderator, but they joined the stream. He was a guest, as you can see here on the PC. Every guest that comes has to sign. And actually, we can do that now.
Yeah.
Before I forget, there's two things we need to do. And actually, what do you like to be called?
Julka.
Yulka?
Julka.
Julka. Okay, so I will call you Julka. So,
Julka.
so we need to first of all sign, and then we have to take a picture together. So, guys, while she's signing the PC, I'm gonna look. You can put your questions now. This is the marker. Just pick where you want to sign.
Oh, you're not gonna show it?
No, they don't need to see it.
Okay. I'll take a photo.
So let's see
I
what's
don't have
happening.
much space. I want to be visible.
Stream. Oh, Louis. Základné školy neučí angličtinu. No, put your questions now, guys. More like intermediate. Where did you sign?
I have a grammatical mistake in my name. Whatever.
Nobody will know. And now the next thing is a picture. So,
No. Oh.
bring your mic here close.
Baví vás to?
But get. I don't smell.
I do from smoked salmon.
No, you don't. Okay, we have a picture now. That'll be posted on my wall. East Nepal Bad. Who's
I've
Nepal?
never been there. I can't speak about it anymore. I can't. I've never been there. I only watched like the like a video that's like half an hour of going through Napoli, and I thought it was really pretty. And the people that were talking about it, they were asking them, "Do you like living here?" Everybody says, "Yes, I love it. It's beautiful. It's about family. Like it's very like cultural." And then Philip goes there and says, "Nobody wants to live there. It's ugly and it's dirty." I don't know. I think it's beautiful because my dad is from there, so I have to think it's beautiful.
Oh, it is. I think Italy is quite beautiful. It's not for everybody, you know. But if you like food, though,
Yeah,
it's amazing. You
I'm
know,
gonna eat all of the
when she get here, she says, "It's not possible. I will not eat that."
things.
But it's all right. Enjoy. Then you don't have. You're going out, right?
Yeah, I'll have to go. I'll have to go puke after this.
No, you'll have
So
a base.
so I stay skinny.
You'll have a base
Oh,
so that you can drink more.
I'm
Questions
not gonna
for
drink.
Julie? You can ask Farma. Okay, I think it's time for us to look at
Počkaj!
Počkam. Kto?
I remember Giuliana from elementary school. Her
Oh.
class used to do so much crap. I want to ask if she remembers anything they did in that class. Who are you? Say it.
Say your name, draw.
Name and second name.
What are you planning to do now after Farma?
I don't know.
Still figuring out.
Well, I had so many plans. Like, oh, I want to be an actor. Then I want to be a model. Then I want to be a singer. Then an actor, model, and I don't know. I want to be in like so the way people can see me, you know. But I haven't figured out what I want to do yet because it's like it changes for me all the time, and it kind of makes me feel bad because like I'm getting older. I know I'm just 19, but I am getting older, and you know I feel like I should take some opportunities right now when I can, but I just can't think of anything. I want to make my own clothing brand, but it's not gonna be like merch. So don't expect me to do merch because I don't know why I should be having merch when I just been to TV. I'm not an artist or anything.
But
I
people
would
like it.
Huh?
People like you. You have fan pages and stuff.
Well, thank you, but I don't do anything that I feel like I should have merch for. Like, what do I do? Like, sit
E-
at home.
Even I have
And
even I
be on
have
Fiverr.
merch and I don't
But
do
you do
anything.
YouTube videos, you do. So you do something. I feel like going to Farma is not like something that I can have merch over. Like people are gonna buy. Like this is Giuliana. What is she? Oh, she was at Farma.
So I will tell you something, Juliana, because we, as I told you, we were watching Farma. We actually subscribed to Voyo. We paid for Voyo to keep up with Farma. And I saw your journey. Because in the beginning, I will be very honest, I was like, what is wrong with this little brat? And then
That's
you
true.
you just became this mature person that we were cheering for over the other people who were just cocots, if I can
Cocots.
say.
Yeah. Well,
Did you feel the growth?
I grow all the time. I'm very much for like self reflection and stuff like that. I enjoy learning about what I do wrong. So I think this is really good for me that I went to farm. I can watch it on TV and be like I can't do that anymore and stuff. And also, even like from just things that I do week before, I feel cringy for the stuff that I do um, a week prior. So I think it's showing that I always like grow, I guess. But I have definitely been myself on Pharma the whole time. It's not that I was like good later and bad at the beginning. It's also like the things they put in and they don't. So I had good things that I did in the first few weeks,
Yeah, of course.
and they had this planned, like they want me to have like this journey. So they have it planned for me. So they're gonna put this because I thought people were gonna like me from day one because I knew that I was like funny and stuff, you know. And so I thought I was likable and I thought I was gonna be like the fan favorite from day one. And then I was, but like from like the middle because they planned to do it that way. That's why Lica the robot was like, "Oh, Juliana doesn't have any scandals anymore. Like, say how she improved." And everybody at the table had to say what I did do, well, like good, and like,
The thing is that they were manipulating to make you look lazy,
no, I am lazy.
but extremely.
I am extremely lazy.
Really?
Yeah.
So, but all I remember is you hitting yourself with the wood in the beginning.
Well, I like to do. No, I'm not lazy to do stuff that's like cool. Like I like to do sports. I like to do the wood chopping. It's because it's fun, you know. It's interesting. But when it's like, I don't care about what I do on farm. I don't care about if we build something or if we don't, or if I make these vignettes, or I don't know. It's just if I don't care about the thing we're doing, I'm gonna be lazy about it because I don't think it's important, so I don't want to do it. But like when I had to scrub the floor from the paint that Dagmara spilled.
Dropped, yeah.
Yeah, she spilled it, and I have to do it when the floor is wet. We don't have like anything to do it with because it doesn't work. Like you're not gonna scrape it off with
Mm.
yourself and this piece of wood that does it. And so when I know that something is damp, I'm just not gonna be wanting to do it. But I am lazy. Um, I am lazy.
Was any
Anyway,
was anything scripted
Šimon, počkaj.
from Class A? Laura.
Ja si nepamätám Šimona. I don't remember. I don't know. I know that we had, because I was B and he was A, but I remember Matusz. I remember. Uh, I remember Matusz. I don't remember the kids. I don't care. If you don't say the other name, I'm not gonna know. But it's fine.
So Shimon, maybe you tell us what are some of the things you remember her doing. Do you watch anime?
No, I don't.
Look, Dotka says the thing I like about you is that you raise other people up and support those close to you. Do you by any chance take friendship applications? I want you to be my moral support, please.
I don't know. This is difficult for me because I don't know. Like I know what it is to have someone to like look up to someone that you like saw on TV or like TV show or like or is a singer and stuff. I know how it is. I do get attached to people like that as well. But I don't really know how I can. I guess I could do like a meet in Bratislava with some fans that want to meet me, but I don't know how I can like. I'm not gonna like, just go out with somebody on Instagram because they sent me like a nice text, you know, and um, so everybody's like, "Oh, why didn't you have a boyfriend? You have to have so many boys in your DMs." But it's like I don't know these people. I don't know how they are. I like people from their energy, you know, and I beat them.
Mm-hmm.
If you show me like the hottest guy ever on a photo, I'll be like, because I don't know how he acts and behaves, you know, and everyone some and people act differently when they like you already,
Yeah.
because when they so it kind of I don't really like having I don't know, people just act differently when they known you before or known you, you know. So it's I'll do meetups and stuff if you guys want me to, but I don't promise that I'm gonna be like friends with my
Whatever.
fans. It's impossible. There's a lot of you, and you know, there's a lot of messages and stuff. And I do reply sometimes. Usually when it's like really interesting or really nice. Even no, I have this problem. I usually reply when it's a mean message. I don't get a lot of them. I don't. But when somebody writes me, "Oh, you're so beautiful. I love you. You're amazing." Blah blah blah. I'm like, true. But when somebody writes me like something that's not true, like you're ugly or like, never, I just have to argue with them because I'm so like I like arguing, you know.
So that's a trick, guys.
Yeah.
To
So
get it.
no.
To get. What is your type then? Since you referenced it before, you do have a type. You said.
I do. I kind of have this person in my head. Like I made him up, and now I just compared every boy that I meet ever to this guy. And now that's why I have high standards because you know I have like this perfect person made up, and nobody's like him.
So
So I like generally. Uh, I don't really care about the looks. I just like when a guy is like smooth and he has like some respect from other people, you know, because that's what I want to have. Like I want everybody to like that I'm talking to in real life. You know, I don't care about what people think about me on the internet, but I want when people meet me to like have respect for me, to not like um have me as this person they can make fun of or like you know push over. Because I've been there, you know. As I grow up, like I feel better
yeah.
in this way as I grow up because you know I have like this natural kind of like thing to me that people don't really like. Nobody can bully me, you know, because I don't care about bullying. I don't get bullied because it's like either I don't care or I will argue. So you know, but it's I've had these problems. Like I've been a pushover, like when I was younger and stuff. So it gets better as I grow up. But because I want it for myself, I kind of like guys that have like just respect from everyone. I just like it. I like them to be like the authority and stuff. Some people say that they think that I'm dominant and I want like a submissive guy. I don't. I think it's cute when somebody's like submissive, but I would just want a guy that's like an authority. I want to look up to him, you know. And so,
What
but
do
he
you
has to be
think of?
funny, smooth, whatever,
What do you think
and
of?
tall. I'm very tall. I can't have short guys anymore. I had boyfriends that were
Anymore?
like shorter than me, and it's not good because I wear like 12 centimeter heels, and so I'm 190 with that, and so I can't have short guys anymore. I'm sorry.
What do you think of that Andrew Tate?
Mm. I I don't know that much about him, so I can judge him. You
Mm.
know, because people on the internet just have opinions of him based off like 50-second clips. So he has some good thinking as well. When I saw some more stuff that he says, just because I used to be like, oh, he's stupid dumb,
Mm.
but then I saw like more stuff that's not just 15 seconds clips on TikTok, and he's not like a dumb person. So I don't really have like that much of an opinion because I don't like speaking of things that I don't know a lot about. You know, I don't like to spread misinformation.
That's true. The guy that mentioned the elementary school, yeah, we already said that we don't know Shimon, so he will have to tell us more information. Do you watch football?
I watch the Majstrovstva. What is it called? World Cup. I watched the World Cup and I was rooting for Argentina because when I was 12, I liked Barcelona a lot, like FC Barcelona.
Me too. I'm
So
still a fan of Barcelona.
yeah, I don't care about it anymore. But I like World Cup because it's like countries. It's like some because the clubs are like, well, you can get somebody from China and Africa and whatever in one team, and it's like there's nothing really like
Connecting them?
yeah, other than the uniform. And when it's countries, then you can tell like, oh, this is the best country at football because that's the best players from the country. So I think the World Cup is much more interesting than. Uh,
And Messi was getting old. I think this is probably his last.
yeah, it is his last World Cup because it happens like every 4 years, right? Yeah, so I love Messi. He's so cute. I just love him. He's like the legend.
So now we get to our Instagram questions, right? There's a ton of questions, but I'm gonna have to show them to you first
You
before we
don't.
ask. No, we have to because I don't know if some of them are appropriate. So we will
I'm
look at
guessing
them
most
together.
of them are inappropriate, but I am inappropriate, so okay.
I think that most of them are actually okay, but there's some strange questions here. But so we will look at them together, and you will see. Oh, Jesus
Mbappe
Christ.
is not better. Mbappe is like 12 years old.
Yeah, he's young. Is that something you want to answer? Oh, that's probably not.
Just ask me what you find interesting, and I'll decide if I want to answer.
What's your favorite fruit?
Lychee? Lychee and yeah, lychee. I love lychee.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
But do you like them in a can or do you like them fresh where you peel
I
them?
hate everything from a can. I don't
Mm.
like anything from a can. Fresh, I can peel them, and I don't think they sell them anymore, and it makes me so mad.
They do.
They do, because I
They
went
do.
to Bila like a few days ago just to buy lychee, and they didn't
Tesco.
have it.
Tesco.
Tesco. Lidl has the best lychee though.
They have actually Lidl here has them.
Okay, so I'm getting lychee after we finish.
Uh, what's Julie most like about Farma?
Nothing. Philip.
Actually, yeah, you guys came up with a really strong friendship after that.
Mm.
People want to know if there was any romantic feelings.
Mm. Um. Uh. Well, so I've never spoke about it before, but
This is the first, guys.
yeah. So we talked about like kissing and whatever, but actually, because when I first met Philip, like on the farm, like he was amazing, he was funny, whatever. But I thought he was just so gross. Like I didn't want to, I didn't want to touch him. I didn't want to like share my cup with him or anything, you know. So when I had like my first cup of milk in Pharma, he was like, "Oh, can I try?" And I was like, "No," because it's not his
Poor
fault.
Phil.
I just found him gross like that. I don't know why, because you know sometimes people, but I liked him anyway. Like it's not like I wouldn't talk to him because of it. But I just didn't want to like touch him too much and stuff. And then like later he stopped being gross, and so we were like even cuddling and stuff, and we were like hugging all the time. And I liked being around him. And at the end of Farma, I was like always looking for him because I had no other friends in there because nobody liked me anymore. Like later, like the weeks, there was like Tamash, Mafi, Misho, Alex, Nashima. Nobody liked me. It was just Philip. So I was like always looking for him and like you know. And so when Farma ended, because I didn't feel anything for him at all. And when Farma ended, I kind of like started missing him a little bit, and then I was like, I just started missing him a lot, and yeah,
It's
because it was like a shock for me because I got to spend like uh every day with him, and then I just did, and he didn't really reach out to me a lot. Like I thought we were gonna see each other like every day after Farma. It was like my new friend, and it was gonna be amazing, and he just didn't reach out to me a lot, and I was surprised by it. We did go out a couple times, and so I kind of like missed him a lot. I kind of felt for him when we left Pharma. I didn't feel for him on Pharma, but when we left, I started missing him, and then I was like into him a little bit
what did you think
for
it
a little
was,
bit.
and what was it about him?
He was just nice, usually I get yeah, that's why I say like I usually fall in love in like 3 seconds, and I don't know the person at all, and I just get obsessive and stalk it. And sorry. And with Philip, I don't know, because he was just so nice. I know he's not like the guy for me, like in future, because he's not like he's missing a lot of things that I would want about the guy, but he also has a lot of them that I want. So, uh,
And things change, you never know.
yeah. So I did like him after Pharma. I had a crush on him, and I was in love with him. But because I thought the girl that he's like now he's his girlfriend. They had like this relationship that he wouldn't tell me a lot about it because he doesn't want to talk about himself at all. Because I'm so like I talk about myself all the time, so he just doesn't, and then I don't know anything about him.
But they were not together when you were
They
in Farma.
were no, and so I thought she didn't like him because what you tell me, it sounded like what I have with my friend that likes me and I don't like him. It sounded like this. He's just like in a friend zone. So I liked him. That's why I kissed him, and like the day we went out, I was like all on him like the whole night. Like I didn't have to be drunk. I was like waiting when we get drunk enough to kiss. I was like waiting for it. So and I was happy about it. And then he like told me he like it was a mistake. He likes the other girl and stuff, and I was like, okay, but it's fine. I don't like him anymore. I'm happy for them. I think they are better fit. I obviously know that he's not the guy for me. So, but I liked him. I did. So that's funny because I never said it before. I told it to him one time, and we were talking about it. He was very nice about it too, and so it's done.
I like you guys as friends. I think more than I would like you as a couple. Like you guys have such a nice energy. That video with mukbang and eating salmon,
Hmm.
you guys are absolutely cute as friends. And
We will be cute as a couple too. But I don't care because I don't like him anymore. But we're not, like we don't hang out that much. That still is like I'm sad about because he just doesn't invite me out, and I'm not gonna be like calling him out all the time. So he is not lover. He is friend. Yeah.
that's gotta change. That's gotta change. We gotta
No, it
take you.
doesn't. It's fine. I have my own friends. It was just like I just missed him a little bit after Farma. It's over. I'm over it, but it's funny. I thought I'd mention it because nobody knows until
And now
now.
they
So
know.
now do you do?
I understand because I go to Tabor every year,
Oh,
and I spend with people. It can be anywhere from a week to 2 weeks with the same people. In those emotions, you get attached to people in that short amount of time. I can't imagine how long you were in Farma with the same group of people. Then you definitely grow.
well, I didn't like him at all when I was in Farma. It happened like a day after I left, so it was just weird because I thought it was not gonna happen,
Do you have a
and it
menini?
did.
Do you have
Menini.
a menini?
I also have him now, Julio. I celebrate Julia, but I don't celebrate. I don't celebrate. It's just like we go to a restaurant or something.
What's your opinion about smoking?
Don't smoke. Don't like smoking weed or smoking cigarettes.
Everything, I guess.
Weed good, cigarette bad. Because don't smoke weed a lot. Weed is like good when it's because it's healthy. You know, it helps with a lot of problems and stuff. But you don't have to smoke it every day because it makes people dumb. It makes them slow, dumb, and just when I smoked weed, I gained like 20 pounds, which is 10 kilos. So I smoke it sometimes, but it's not do every day. It's just like when I sometimes when I get home, I'm just like bored, so I just do it. Then I go to sleep, and I have this rule that I don't eat after I smoke weed because if I start eating, then I won't stop ever. So weed
It's
is okay
dangerous.
because it is good for like your mental health, and it's also good. It has some health benefits, but it's definitely better than cigarettes. All right, so I don't get right. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke vapes. It's disgusting. I just stopped because it's like it's so hard to stop because I don't get
You
like
had the little vape, no, with
yeah.
the purple eye.
But that was the video that I had with Philip today. We shot that like 3 weeks ago because he's just lazy to edit it. So I don't smoke anymore, and I hope I don't start again in a week. But nobody should smoke. It's not cool. It's just unhealthy. It's just, konsumentstvo. You just have to like do something with your hand. You have to eat or you have to drink or you have to smoke. It's just don't do it. Don't get addicted to stuff like this. It's stupid. And I hope everybody that smokes is gonna stop. I hope nobody is drinking or smoking because they saw me do it and think it's cool or anything. Because now I know I've been like that, and so it's not cool. It's dumb and it's unhealthy.
The worst is the skin. It messes up your skin. It makes it all leathery when you're a smoker.
Yeah,
Or
it's even like alcohol smoking just makes you ugly. Like if you don't want to be ugly, like I stopped drinking. So and I've even from then I lost like maybe it's just been a few days. But I think I don't want to do it anymore. At least for now, I just don't feel like it's good. I feel like I can enjoy myself without alcohol because that's like that's a big thing for me because I just want to have fun all the time. But I I want to have fun without being on drugs or drinking or smoking weed or something. So I don't think alcohol is good. I think it's okay if you do it once in a while, but why can't you have fun with alcohol? Why can't I have fun with alcohol? So I can. It just just have to have the right friends. You have to do the right things, and it's easy. When you have friends that you can talk to without drinking, then it's easy not to drink. So that's what I'm doing now. And even from then, I lost like a little bit of weight. Like if you want to be ugly, you can smoke and drink, and if you don't do it.
have you been to cop salon?
Yeah. Who's asking?
That's me.
Oh, yeah, I grew up there. I've been going there since I was 14.
Yeah, I know that you hang out with a common friend, Andrea. Aja,
Aja
you were in the club.
Rheinzauer. You're her friend? That's crazy. I was just with her at the party.
Yeah, I know. She was posting pictures of you.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys were doing. What's your type of party? I mean, did you really enjoy yourself?
Like the music?
Yeah.
Techno. But not techno. Techno.
I never pegged you as a techno girl.
I love techno. But there's a difference because techno is just like. But techno is like doom, doom, doom. I love it. It's the best thing. And also like drum and bass. But I don't really go that much to that. But techno is like very like underground. You don't have it at a lot of clubs. So when it is somewhere, I'm very
Wax
happy.
is
Vax doesn't have techno.
doesn't.
It has techno.
Aha. Okay.
Techno
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a K is a different thing.
So where do you go for this techno?
They have it in Fuga quite often. Fuga is on náměstí SMP next to Tržnica, next to Bukovsky. And they have techno there quite a lot. And so that's why I like that. It's very underground, it's very dirty, and everything's sprayed and something. But if you want to see me, sometimes you can go to Fuga. Or you can go to Good Zone. It's on Obchodna. I go there a lot.
I love Good Zone.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's good. They have
It's
water
cheap.
pipe too. Now I don't drink, but what I get? Mante, which is like it's like kind of an energy drink, but it's a tea. So it's like
The
iced tea.
Argentinian.
I don't know. It's iced tea with bubbles, it would has like natural caffeine in it. It's like green tea kind of stuff, you know. So
I
it's good for your
know.
metabolism. It gives you energy. So that's why I drink.
And
They
they
have it
have
in
that
good
at
zone.
Good Zone.
Yeah, they do. I didn't even know about it, and now I do, and I drink only that.
I
Or zazborovi chai.
always good.
Ginger tea. Yeah.
Let's get. What would you do with the money if you had one?
I answered this like 50 million times, but
Mm.
I will. I would give 10,000 to my mom, and the other I would just now I would probably spend it on the clothes that I want to do, like on the clothes that I want to do. And I don't know. I haven't won, so I don't care.
Uh, no, we already did this. Bullshit. We already did that. We already. That's disgusting. Just please don't ever do. Aha. Just please don't ever do something to your face. You're so naturally pretty. That's a girl that wrote you that.
Mm.
What is your opinion about your fan pages?
What is it? What?
Your opinion about your fan pages.
They're cute. I like them.
Do you know
There's
the
so
admins?
many of them, but there's so many of them, and some of them post like really trash stuff, like. But I like it because you know they do it and they like me, so I like it anyway. But some of them are really cringy. You know what I don't like? Honestly, I'm sorry, but the Farma meme page, like the new one.
Is that an official page?
No, it's not. It's just like a fan page, but it's like has the cringiest memes in the world ever. Like they're not funny at all, but you know they put the effort into it. So I guess if my mom finds it funny, so it's for somebody.
What was her opinion of you going to Pharma?
Se niekto spýtal, že MDMA or speed? None. What?
What was your mom's opinion about going to Pharma?
She liked it.
She was okay with it?
Yeah, she didn't care. She she's in the chat.
Where?
I'm not gonna say, but the top one. The top
Here?
one. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi,
that's
hi,
mom.
mama.
Welcome.
So she is my fan, and she knows I'm like the way I am. So she thought it was like feeling for me to go to the reality show because she thinks I'm an interesting person, and I think so too.
And she speaks English?
Yeah, she does.
Wow, very nice. You also have another Minenalka there
I know. I see.
in case you get thirstier.
Mhm.
Do you know I Show Speed? No, we don't. Discoteca Avantgarde. No idea where that is. I know how it is for me. I asked someone else who was stupid. I don't know what they're trying to ask.
Mm-mm.
What does Juliana think about Shimon?
Does this mean? Wait, does this mean they were banned?
No,
What does that mean? Though?
somebody's asking for a ban.
Who?
But I don't know. I think they're trying to ban some Adam.
Oh.
There are some creepy people in the chat now, but
Yeah, that's
nevadí.
fine.
What does Juliana think about Shimon? And if he wanted to get together, would you?
Of course. What's this question? You guys can keep him. I don't want him.
He's not good for you. We
he's
knew it.
not, but I know it too. I always said it from the beginning of Pharma. I said it that he's not for me. But I just was with him because it was nice. It was like there's 14 people and you find someone. It's just cool. And I think I think he can find better than Alex. But that's he's gonna find out in a few years.
He will. You said you wanted to be an actor. So what genre would you like to act in the most?
I don't know. Because, I thought about horror and stuff, but I think like I would probably enjoy just being something, like some romantic stuff.
Are you a fan of horror?
Yeah. I
So
like
you
horror
have to know
movies.
Chucky.
I do. That's why I get scared, because I saw it. I was like, what?
And that's a real life Chucky.
Yeah, but I don't like the Chucky movie that much. I don't think it's that good, but
you-
it's cool. I
You know,
like
there's a new one coming out this week called Megan.
Yeah, I saw like a billboard, but it looked kind of, I don't know. Sometimes the dolls, like the doll movies, are either really good or really stupid. So.
They creep me out. I'm really scared of dolls.
Because, yeah, everybody's scared. I'm scared of mannequins. They should do like a mannequin movie.
So what is your favorite scary movie, if I can ask?
I don't know if I have like a favorite, but I do have one that's the scariest that I've ever seen that gives me nightmares even thinking about it. and I saw it once when I was like maybe 10 years old, but I will never forget about it. And it's called Fragile, and
I've never seen it.
it's about Google it. It's about like
Fragile.
this. It's like a Latin American movie, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and just put Fragile horror,
Oh, horror.
because it's like a general name, and
This one?
yes, and it's about this girl. I don't know what's it called in English or Czech, but it's like this girl that has. It's about the hospital. It's very scary. I'm not even gonna talk about it. You can, if anybody wants to watch it, you can Google fragile horror, but
It's creepy.
don't do it. But if you want to, then it's very creepy.
You
It's
know,
the scariest one that I know. Definitely.
there is a Korean movie about an asylum.
Yeah, this is kind of
That's really, really scary.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the balls to watch Asian scary movies.
They are something else.
Yeah,
So, do you go to the cinema to watch scary movies?
I don't go to the cinema at all. But
Why?
when I play a scary movie, I'm like, cool. I like it, but it's not like I enjoy it. Like, oh, I have to go to the cinema because it's kind of expensive. I remember when I used to go to the cinema, it was $5 for me and maybe 7 for somebody older, and now it's like $20 for a ticket plus food. It's so expensive
It's like 12, 14 euro.
for a ticket.
Yeah.
That's like more than 2 times more than I paid. Oh.
Well, if somebody wants to take you, guys, is that a date that you like, going to the cinema?
I've never been on a date to the cinema.
What?
I don't think I've ever been to like an actual date. Yesterday I have. No, 2 days ago. But I didn't think it was a date until I was on it. But it was nice. We were just walking, and he wanted to get wine, but I was like, I don't drink, so we got tea. But it was good. I like tea.
And if you could have your perfect date, then what would it be? Dinner?
I don't know. Something interesting, like something in the night. Because during the day it's boring, but in the night it's like interesting things happen, and I think it's more romantic. I would honestly just go to like an abandoned building in the night and like drink wine or something.
But
But
you
I
don't drink wine anymore.
So yeah, so I don't
Jinx.
know, cause
Jinx.
why?
You said the same thing, so jinxed you.
So that's what's gonna happen to me now. I know what jinx
Nothing.
means, but okay, all right,
You just cursed for the rest of the
okay.
episode. Why did you get kicked out of high school in the U.S.?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah.
What did you do?
How do they know that? When did I say that?
I have no idea, but Cristianco is asking, why did they kick you out of high school?
They didn't kick me out of the school. The agency that I was there with, like in the family and stuff, they kicked me out for like wanting to have a life and going out, and like they were just dumb as fuck, dumb as kurva, dumb as picha. Sorry, don't swear as well. It's not cute.
Only in Slovakia.
No, don't swear like girls. It's
Don't
not
do it.
cool. It's not cute. You look like a sedlanya, like me.
I think I understand why they probably were worried, because in the U.S. lawsuits are a huge
Yeah,
thing.
I don't care because I had friends go to the US like this, and they didn't have the same problem with the family, so I don't care. It's not an excuse. I just want to be their family, and they were good, but not for me.
What's your favorite movie?
Coraline.
What is that movie about?
It's like a kids horror movie. It's so good. Have you not heard of it?
No, please type it for
Coraline.
me.
Coraline. I will. It's like this blue-haired girl, and it's animated.
Isn't that a cute movie?
Mm-mm. It's a kids horror movie.
What?
Yeah.
I know this movie.
Yeah.
But
So
I-
that's it's been my favorite since I was born. Since I can remember having a favorite movie, it's been my favorite movie. I think I've been watching it since I was like 5 years old. And it never gets old. I love it. It's the best movie ever. And my mom hates it because, she thinks it's not good like for kids to watch stuff like that, but I was obsessed with it.
I need to watch it now.
It is good.
When is your birthday?
6th December.
Oh, so it just happened.
Yeah.
How did you celebrate it? You were not in Farma anymore.
I couldn't post about it yet because I was still in Pharma, but I rented a house and we had a house party. But with my friends, it was like 15 people. It was really fun. But I got drunk, but so I don't know what I'm gonna do for my not drinking birthday, but I hope it's gonna be funny.
You will drink tea.
Eh.
Koľkých rokov si začala piť alcohol? Did that make sense?
Yeah. Uh, 13 is the when I was 13. It was the first time that I got drunk. It's not. I was not drinking when I was 13, but it's the first time I tried it.
What is your
Oh my
biggest
god!
what
I
is
was
your
so bad.
biggest fear?
Dying in a gruesome way.
Do you think about dying often?
I have very like gruesome thoughts sometimes.
And you know what? I also think about it quite often. About if that day I'm gonna go by getting on the bus or thinking.
Yes, sometimes I just get so paranoid, and I think it's just because I've been spending so much time. That's why I deleted TikTok now, and I don't like because all that I had on TikTok was like conspiracy stuff, like Illuminati and stuff, and so I was like, oh, somebody's watching me, and then
But
I also
how did you get
had
into
scary
that
stuff,
hole?
so I was so
But I
paranoid
love
about
that
everything.
scary stuff.
I love it. But
Yeah.
then I'm so paranoid. I was so paranoid about everything. Somebody's watching me. Oh my god, there's ghosts, and I have been having sleep paralysis. So it's like
That is
I
the
don't know.
worst.
No, it's not. You know why?
What?
Because when you have sleep paralysis, you can do astral travel, astral projection.
And you can do that?
Yeah, you can too. Everybody can do it.
I cannot. The times that I had sleep paralysis, I was like trying to get up
But
and I saw a dark figure.
But that's not what you do. Some people can do astral projection just like because they train and meditate, and then they can do it whenever. But everybody can do it when they have sleep paralysis. You just imagine that you are like getting sucked out of your body, and now you're astral projection. And that's why I don't mind having sleep paralysis anymore. Because when I do have it, I just close my eyes, I imagine it, and it's done. Like now I'm like,
How do you go back in though?
you wake up.
I would be afraid to.
No, you wake up. It's not like some people think it's like being a ghost and going out of your body. It's not like that. Like I always wake up in like a world that looks like Earth, and it's like a city, but it's like different. I've never seen it. And then I fly around. I would talk to some people, and then I wake up.
I never got into conspiracy theories, but I do enjoy watching like horror stories. Like I don't know if you know Mr. Balling or Coffee House Crime.
No,
So they're telling scary stories or crime stories. Crime.
on TikTok.
No,
I
on
like crime
YouTube.
stories. I watch like the Dahmer show on Netflix.
And
now.
what was your opinion of that? It's pretty dark.
It's so complex. Like this, I watched it because of my favorite actor. What's his name?
I don't know, but you're probably talking about the guy from American Horror.
But
Story.
I like him a lot. I liked him in there, so that's why I watched it because I knew it was in there. And it's also I don't know. I like this kind of stuff. It's so interesting to think about, like people's like mind. Like, is it his fault that he turned out this way? Is it? Because some people don't have to fight the urge to kill somebody their whole life. So it's like you can say that, oh, he could have wanted to do it, but he doesn't have to do it. But you don't have to fight with the urge to do bad stuff every day, like pedophiles and stuff. And so what I noticed about the end of the movie was when he was at the prison on the movie, the series. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it
So when he was in prison and he talked to the Farar.
to the priest.
Yeah. And so he told him anybody can go to heaven, and he was like, "Can I go to heaven? I've killed people and stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, you can go to heaven because all you have to do is acknowledging God and heaven and Jesus and whatever." And I'm a Christian, but it did make sense in this way because when you think about it like this, like people are put on this earth and somebody is born like him and he wants to kill people, and he is either born with it or he grew up like, and now his mental state is whatever difference, and he's not the same as everybody else. He has to
No.
fight with this urge his whole life, and it's like it's haunting him, it's like consuming him and stuff. So I don't, is it his fault or is it not that he is like that? And so now that's why Christianity makes sense in this direction, that everybody can be saved because it's not their fault how they were born and how they, like somebody is. Because it's all about like upbringing and even being born with it. Like somebody's a racist, I mean, it's because of his parents and stuff. So is he a bad person
It's
because he's
usually the
racist?
parents for sure.
So yeah, but is it his fault? So that's why it's good in Christianity that I noticed
Mm.
that anybody can go. So I believe he could go to heaven as well, like Jeffrey Dahmer.
If he repented, but the series made it for me. I blame the parents because he tried
Yeah, the parents
many
are
times to tell the
disgusting.
father,
Mm-hmm.
and then the father, I don't know if you remember. Sorry,
Well,
spoilers, guys. He's like, I should have
mm-hmm,
listened to you when you were different.
mm-hmm.
I mean, who puts their kids to do autos,
Autopsies,
autopsies?
yeah.
Getting tripped up
Well,
with my
I
own
don't
word.
think it's like I don't. Is it? But the kid wanted to do it, or is it did the parent initiate it? I don't
I
know.
think he did, but it's kind of morbid, no?
It is. I wouldn't do it with my parent. I don't know, cause but the guy. So the dad said he had tendencies to do stuff like that too. That
Yeah.
he brought a bomb to school or something.
The father could have been,
Mm-hmm.
so he knew that he could have been a killer too,
Yeah.
but he just never did it, right? It's
It's just dark, but like who is to blame for this kind of stuff?
what I liked about the show is that it showed the perspective of the victims as well.
Hmm?
You know that episode where they change the perspective and it's the victim. You meet
Mm-hmm.
the people that
Yeah, it makes it
it was sad.
obviously if it happened to me, I would be like, oh, this is the worst person ever. I hope he dies, it goes to hell and stuff. But watching it from his perspective, it makes it different. So it makes me, I don't know, like I don't think it's a good thing to like make it in TV shows so now everybody can feel for the killer.
Yeah.
But it also put things in perspective. Like, is it his fault? Is it not? I don't know. So that's why I think that's what I noticed that about Christianity. That's a good thing that everybody can be accepted. That's why I think that if there was heaven and hell and whatever, that he would go because he would because he just there's nothing more he can do. He already did this stuff
It's true.
and he learned. So I don't know. I don't think there's a heaven and hell, but that's what I like about Christianity now. That there's a chance for everybody.
People are asking what is the worst thing that you did in school?
Like like what? Like high school or like school in general? Or
School in general, I think.
like to teachers? Like I've never been a bully or anything. I usually bullied the bullies. So when I saw that like somebody was like making fun of someone that I thought was like unnecessary, I would like bully the people that were bullying the
Did they
people.
thank you back?
Huh?
Did they at least thank you for
They
helping?
don't have to thank me. That was usually the quiet ones. I was just like, I don't know. But I want to say a bad thing. I definitely did something bad in school. When we had this one teacher, substitute, and we were bullying her. So I didn't bully the kids, but the teacher, she was like, we were so mean to her, and
In
I
the
was like,
US or here in
no,
Slovakia?
in elementary, and I had a penny board, like the small plastic skateboard, and I was like just riding around the class, and she threw me off of it because she was so angry because we were so mean to her. We wouldn't do anything she said, and she was really young. She was like practicing,
Mm-hmm.
and so I don't think she ended up being a teacher.
You probably ended her career as a teacher
Yeah,
that day.
but no, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've. Oh, I have. I listen. I got like the principals thing. Or is it like when you're bad this year, you get like these principals.
Suspension or detention?
No, it's different in America. It's like pokarhanie. Pokarhanie riaditeľom a dvojka zo správania také.
So you guys,
I
you can
had
write
that
the
almost
translation.
every year. Almost every year had that. Yeah, it's like when you've been bad, you get this paper that says you've been bad, and it's either from the teacher, or if it's worse, it's from the principal. And so I had that almost every year, and I almost got a downgrade from správanie, from behavior. That's because we get like one behavior, then two, two, five, 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 and so I almost got a two, but then I didn't.
Could you fail from school because of that, or does it
No, it's
really
like
matter?
I don't think it matters at all. Like when I've been growing up, I thought it was like the worst thing ever if you get a two from behavior. That's like nobody's gonna accept you to school or anything. I don't think it would have mattered anyway. But yeah, I didn't get it. So
Now
Because I
that,
got the paper that I've been bad like every year, and I went to high school.
and how did your mother react to that? I'm sure she was not amused.
She's used to it. I mean, I've been getting it since like the third grade in elementary school, so I mean, she didn't like it. I don't know, like it's because I'm naturally like that. I'm a troublemaker, but I'm because I usually do stuff that's bad. Like I don't do it on purpose. I don't want to hurt anybody or anything, but I just don't think before I do something or say something. So then I get in a lot of trouble for just random stuff.
Have you gotten in trouble with police?
Mm, yeah.
For one example, one
My
juicy
mom's
example.
watching. Okay, calm down.
I'm sure she
No.
knows.
Yeah.
Admonition from class teacher or admonition. That sounds really serious.
I don't know what admonition means, to be honest.
It means like when somebody says that you're really bad.
Yeah. So that's what I got. And so I did, but because, I used to drink a lot when I was younger. And so they would just find me like drunk on the streets. And that's like, all. I haven't like stolen anything or stuff. Oh,
But I mean,
I
when
haven't
they
been caught.
when they take you when you are underage and you're drunk, what happens to you?
Just I don't know how to say it in English. You get this like one strike, let's say, and when you get 3 strikes from something when you're underage and you've been doing stuff like stealing and like just vandalism kind of stuff and drinking, you then like the sociálka to bude riešiť, sociálka. I don't know how to say it in English. Just the people that treat like they fix like they assume that it's the parents' fault, and then then sometimes they will take you away from the parents and stuff. But I had 3 strikes and nothing happened. So we were supposed to go like there, like to the social whatever thing, like the
It's probably
council, and we just never went. And then it was just over, like nothing happened.
it's like child protective services. Probably.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It's not. It was my fault. It was just like me being stupid. It's not like I was a criminal or something. And so we just didn't go, and nothing happened.
Social services.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote CPS. How has your social circle changed from when you left and when you came back? Were some people different to you?
No.
So the people are behaving the same.
Yeah. Like the people, like some friends want to reach out more and stuff, but I don't know. I just have my circle of friends that I talk to, and sometimes I meet some old friends like Aja, but she's she's such a drunk, like because I okay. I can talk to people when I'm drunk, but when they're like drunk like me, like on farma, like then it's like I can talk to her. So I always meet her in that state, so it's not like I can really connect.
It's me too.
So some of them want to reach out more, and it's fine. I get it, but I just have the same kind of friends. But I'm trying to uplift them a little bit to do like more productive stuff, and so yeah, I'm trying.
What do you think is the best thing that's come out of this so far?
Huh?
For you? Like, what's the best thing that's come out from this so far for you?
I'm just seeing myself act stupid, and then I can say I don't have to do it anymore. Like even on the podcast that I've had with
Oski?
yeah, I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed. I mean, I was like fine the whole time, and then by the end I got drunk, and I was like, to Philip.
I mean, the
And
reason
it was so hard to watch. It was so cringe. I was so like trying to be cool.
it didn't look so bad, to be honest.
Oh, it did.
I was watching it. You know that
I'm very critical of myself. So.
this is probably it, but in reality, it wasn't. It wasn't so bad. I had alcohol here for Philip.
Yeah, I was like, no, I cannot drink on another podcast ever.
It's good because normally I don't like to have alcohol. The only reason that I wanted to have alcohol for Philip was because
The language.
to relax.
Yeah.
Because just to make him more comfortable because it took a lot of courage for him to come,
Oh, because he's not used to it.
but he loved it.
I'm used to speaking English, so.
And do you plan to work maybe with it?
Like what? Like what? Like how?
Like get a job using English?
I don't know. Well, I can obviously do like a better accent if I can, if I want to. Like in America, I wouldn't speak like this, like an idiot.
But you
But
don't sound like an idiot. You
I
sound
do.
fine.
I just like I have like this Slovak. I'm just speaking with Slovak accent, English words. But if I when I was in America, I was like normally doing like an American accent. Not around my friends, because it's much easier for me to speak like this, because I can speak faster and I can think faster. I have to think about pronouncing and what I'm gonna say at the same time. But yeah, I wanted to be like an American actress. I didn't want to be an actress in Slovakia. I don't like Slovak TV shows and stuff. But
So, and do you think that maybe you could go the route of becoming an English speaking influencer?
why?
Because there's more reach than just
Well,
being a
yeah, but
Slovak.
right now the 90,000 followers, everybody's Slovak, so I don't know who would be interested in me being.
But that's just the beginning, right? It's the step up, because I think with more numbers, people take you more seriously.
Yeah,
So I
I
think
guess.
it's easier to I always tell people, like, I have a friend, Dusan Duklok, and
Oh,
he's always getting these things here in Slovakia before everybody else, and I'm like, if you make English content, you will have it before people in America, for example.
hmm,
So there's
it is,
opportunities like.
but yeah, but I don't know if I want to be a YouTuber or anything. I was thinking about like being a Twitch streamer and stuff, because
You
I am
like
very
games?
lazy. No, I just pretty. I show titties and I get money. That's how I think. So
But that's what, it's not that you think, but it's also what the
Chodor
media.
Norte, nikto sa s tebou nerozpráva. Čo?
It's
What?
what the media wants you to think, because when I was looking for articles about you, Novi Chas is writing an article about you going to the duel without a bra, and I'm like, why the hell is that important?
I didn't. Who's saying
But
that?
did you see the article?
No, Alex went without the bra, not me.
But it's there.
It is.
I will show it to you.
I never go anywhere without the bra. I don't. If I had them smaller than I would, I don't know.
I will show you. Where is it? Here.
Lamau. Not you're so funny. Lamau.
Look there.
Why is it in English? Oh, it's
It's
translated.
translated. Yeah.
There's no photo from
There is.
the gallery here. No,
Yeah,
I
you
got it.
gotta look at the gallery. But this is what they're trying to show.
Oh, I thought no. This without the bra. This is only a bra that I'm wearing. So they could have said I went without a t-shirt. I'm wearing a bra. I'm just not wearing a t-shirt.
Well,
But I used it like a top, Like,
why is that news?
I don't care.
Is
It's
it-
because they're just. I'm happy if there's news. People see me. They can talk about me. It's fine. I don't care about it.
So when are you starting your Twitch channel then?
No, because it's not my passion, Because I didn't want to be a YouTuber because it's too much work. You have to edit videos and stuff. Not for me.
You just have to
Unless-
find somebody who will do it for you.
Yeah, but from how much? I don't know what I would like do the videos about. I think I would get, I would get some views and stuff, like obviously, because people know me now. But it's not my passion, so I would be doing it for money, and also Twitch as well. I like playing games, but I don't play them as much anymore. I used to play Minecraft a lot, and I used to watch like Minecraft streamers and stuff. So I do like it, but I don't think it would be like me doing my passion. It would be just me doing it for money. But I would still maybe do it sometimes because it's like nice. I like streaming on Instagram, but
I think that you would be great for React content.
what is it? Reacting,
Yeah, where you just look at a video and then you comment because you're pretty hilarious.
but it's dumb.
But
It's not original at all.
it might be, but there's so much humor that you can bring in.
Yeah, that's why I think playing games would be better because I can comment on that as well. I wanted to do this Minecraft series with Philip on his channel.
And is it happening when he comes back?
Ask him. He doesn't.
I'm
reach out
gonna
to me.
ask him. Philip,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him. I actually took him to, I don't know if you know the Chinese restaurant that's here by the church.
Hmm.
It's Garden.
Yeah, we said about it. Talked about it.
Have you been to it before?
No, but I've been to a lot of Asian restaurants or Chinese or whatever.
But this restaurant is quite good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's fine. I just ate all of the things you made.
I
I
hope
just
you
ate the
enjoyed
whole
it.
plate. Yeah, I did. And I'm not even full. I don't know. It's addictive.
Just take it as a base. Now you
Okay.
can go out and have some fun.
No, I can't. I'll go out and take a walk out and have a tea.
Do you ever go to some shisha place?
I
Um,
used to. I don't know that
so,
much.
what place did you used to go and would you recommend? Because I really like shisha and I have a hard time finding a good place.
You know what? I where I used to go is Scheherazade, and I used to go there when I was 13.
Where is?
It's not. I don't think it's there anymore. But it was very like underground. It was like everything was red and it was like mm, graffiti everywhere and stuff. And they were selling to kids, So everybody was going there. I went there like every day after school. But that was not like a good shisha place you want to go to. I don't know. I don't think there's like a good shisha place. I just get shisha in good zone when I want to have shisha. But it's expensive in there.
It says in Košice is everybody recommending me one, I think. Yeah. Guys, so we are taking the last set of questions. Before we get to the end, there's always this part in the podcast where I ask the guest to give a message to the audience, right? So I think that there's a lot that people can learn from you.
Like what?
I mean, you had a journey of evolution, and I think that,
I'm still having it.
yeah,
So work out, don't drink, don't smoke, eat healthy. That's good. And you'll have a good life, I promise.
it's so difficult to eat healthy.
It's not.
Like all the healthy stuff is so expensive. You know that I wanted to stop drinking normal milk,
Hmm.
and I wanted to drink like cashew milk or soy milk. It's 360
Why do you have to drink milk at all?
because I like milk.
I like it too. I don't drink it.
So what do you drink your cereal with or your coffee?
I don't have cereal. I don't like coffee. I drink tea.
You are a lucky person.
Well, cause I like coffee. I'm not addicted to it though. I don't need it. So sometimes when mom makes it in the morning, like I have a little bit. Or in pharma, I enjoyed it because when I was like, I can't have it, so now I have to because I'm on pharma. But I don't have to have it at home. I don't like it that much. But no, I have a problem with eating healthy. What am I saying? Of course, it's the hardest thing ever, especially now. Everything's so comfortable. Like you can order from everywhere. Like a few years back, if you want food, you would have to go. Oh, that's too far. That's too far.
Yes.
And so now you can just order from the whole
It's horrible.
city, and you can order burger. Now you have like the promo codes. You have discounts. So they have discounts today, so I have to order. It's crazy. It's so they're making us so lazy. It's crazy. I don't like it. So I wanna uninstall that. Especially when I used to get drunk the day after, I would order like 3 times a day because I was so lazy to even get out of bed and make my own food or eat what we had at home. Because I was like, oh, I want a hot dog or a burger, and so it's just But I eating healthy, like it feels good in long run. You just like I love smoked salmon. Smoked salmon is so healthy. It's my favorite food. I would eat it every day. I would eat it 10 times a day if I could. And it's just pure protein. You can eat it just with a little bit of like a cracker, not much saccharides, but
People want to know what your favorite cuisine is. I know what it is.
cuisine. Like kuchyňa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Italian. And sushi. So like Japanese and Indian.
So actually, I was talking to you when we met with Philip, and I asked you if you had been to that restaurant.
Mexican one?
No, that one too, but the Italian one.
I
That's
don't
on
need an Italian
Tonascamito.
restaurant. No, I have this Italian restaurant, kind of Italian, Alfaro in Evrovia.
Mhm.
That's like maybe like one of the only ones that I've been to. But I cook Italian at home every day. I don't need like an Italian restaurant. But when we go to Italy, I enjoy going to the restaurants. Like every day, a different one. It's so good.
What is your the best dish that you cook?
Gnocchi. Gnocchi alla Giuliana. Because it's like general gnocchi with tomato sauce, mozzarella, and parmesan. And but I also add like chopped up
Thanks, David. Chana.
eggplant, and I put it on oil, and I just put it on the pan, and then I add it into that and mix all of it, and it's so good. It's my comfort food.
They're asking this question that
Okay.
you know this question from Philips.
Yeah.
She's a girl, guys. Come on.
I can't. No, I cannot hide my huja into vajcovish kože, but I can hide stuff under my titties because they are kind of like on the bigger side, and so when I just take something, I just lift it up, and I can hide it in there, like maybe like a small lighter or like maybe a cap from this bottle. So it is possible.
You're gonna have your treasures there.
Yeah, I put my phone sometimes like in between when I can't hold it or something.
You put money too.
No, I don't. But like when I can't hold my phone, I have pockets or something. I just put it in.
Because actually, this is something that they actually had to ban in some stores in the U.S. because there was a lot of ladies who would just go and take the money from and pay the cashier, and, and people were like, "No, I'm not taking that money."
Well, I don't have money, so I don't. I can't put it in there.
You should do in real life and showing people how to make the gnocchi.
I was thinking about it, like having like a little recipe on Instagram, but I don't know. I didn't make it. I don't know. I could. It's funny because it's very good. I love it.
So, guys, I think that you have a big enough audience that there are people that know how to edit videos. So reach out to her and offer to edit. There's
For
a lot of people. Yeah,
free.
there's. I don't have. I don't have the fraction of the audience that you have, and I have one really good guy that edits for free for me.
I don't know if I want to do YouTube. I would have to think about it.
Just
I would have to like maybe start with like Philip with some of his videos, like be in it and see how people react to me. Because I honestly feel a little boring most of the time.
not really. I think you're pretty freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
So your humor is the thing.
Okay, well, Giuliana.
I think.
Yeah, so I do have something, but I don't know if it'd be genuine. I don't know if I want to be a YouTuber. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I want to be yet. I wanted to be an actor. I want to be a singer. I want to be whatever. But I just don't know yet. I'll see. I'll look for a sign, and then I'll see what direction I have to go. Cause I'm just confused now, and I feel like I'm missing out so much now that I have like an audience, and I should be doing stuff. And it's a lot of pressure, cause I feel like I should be doing something all the time, but I don't know what to do, and I'm still deciding. So
Have
I'll see.
people reached out to do collabs or things like that?
Like what?
I don't know, some
Like
bigger
you?
influencers.
No. Like only the guy Oscar, but I've known him before I went to Farma. So
I saw you know about him before. Yeah, you think about what you want to do soon because that bubble disappears and people move on.
I know, but I'm thinking, should I worry about it? Should I now be like under pressure because I have to do something, or should I just let it like come to me naturally? I don't know. I'll just see. I said I wanted to do the clothing brand. I'm having like I have to do some designs for it and stuff. I'm working on it with my friend also, and so that could be nice.
For men as well or just for women?
Yeah, even usually even for men, like it's not just. I don't have like a leggings brand or like a underwear brand or something. I don't know anything about it. It's just gonna be like hoodies and stuff.
I would buy a shirt. Just make sure that you make it big enough for.
Yeah, I always
for men.
I'll make it big enough. I wear big stuff too, so I like big hoodies.
Very nice. As I want to thank you again for coming here and for doing some ASMR. This is gonna go on TikTok. I hope you know that. But thank you so much for coming to, and I hope that we do it again soon. Yeah.
I hope I should do something like this all the time. It's fun. Because otherwise I do nothing.
I think that, you know what I would like to try with you next time?
Yeah.
To talk about some topics. Not exactly about you, but your opinion on things.
Like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I don't have like smart opinions.
You don't need to have smart.
Okay.
You just need to have your own.
But yeah, I'll have. Yeah, I think that's cool. We could do stuff like that.
Once again, guys, thank you so much.
Giuliana, yeah.
I know you can't believe it that she actually came, but she came. Did you have a good time?
I did, but I'm tired.
That's okay. You ate. You are happy now.
Yeah, I'm full.
Guys, as always,
Ciao,
Kisses,
te.
and I love you all.
Ciao, te, babes.